Hey guys, and welcome to a new video for solo leveling. So this video is a guide for the game because some asked me about this, like show us how this game is going as they are playing some other games, and because I know this guy actually, so I know he was playing Blade and Soul, and the Blade and Soul is a bit different than this game. Blade and Soul is an MMO and you go with parties and playing normally like any MMOs, but this one is more solo for yourself. There is no parties, there is nothing. You can play with other players, maybe you can challenge them, or I can say on whatever you can do on damage on a place. As examples, like this dungeon, I am doing this on just 1 second and you do it on 30 seconds, so I'm better than you, and all of this, so I don't think that's something too big. But anyway, how to play this game, how to go better on your items and gears and everything like this. That's what I am talking about, and about everything on the game as much as I can without going for super high details on some of the points we will see. Anyway, let's begin this. So first, this game you can play it on mobile and also on PC. I am playing on both of them and they are both on the same account, so I can play sometimes from my mobile, sometimes I can play it from PC. I don't have any problems with this. So if you just sign up with the same account, you can do this and you will have no problem. At the moment I am on level 44, and actually I made a guild when I found the games that made guilds, so I went for this. Anyway, 4 things you have to do. There is something called activity found and you can find it here. When it's reach 100% or any good numbers, you can claim this for some rewards, experience and a lot of things, so it's super important. If you are premium user and pay to win player, as I can say, you can use this one, but I am talking without pay to win things. I'm talking as a normal player. Okay, so what we have on this game. Special summon part is for pay to win, and you can use this and make activate it. Will give you a lot of rolls, so if you find something good you want, you will try to take it, and that's with pay to win part. Okay, so will not go for this one. This one for ranch, this one for shop. Shop I have something is free, some with money like this. Okay, so you just choose whatever you want. You have something to have the smarts, like there is a free one, you can take it every day I think, so you can go for all of them and take it as you are playing. So going for something more important. Okay, messages sometimes give you something good, by the way, so you can check this, like some items like this. Not sure what is this item yet, but maybe I can check this later because that's the first time I see it. So things like this should be important. If you go back like this, you always go for what it was back. Like if I go for a lot of icons, you can go for the other icons. Okay, for this one, it's for your daily missions and activities. When you do something, so they will give you a reward. You can press claim all like this and take everything. Okay, and also there's this one for weekly missions. You don't care about what they want. If you want to finish all of them, you can check, but as they are playing normally, you should finish this as without even thinking about them. Okay, if you see this mark, that means there is something here new for you, so you can go and check this. But we can go for the more important points. First of all, if there is something with your characters, it will go for these 3. This one will open a bit later on the game when you reach some points on your story, so you can open this one, and that's when you reach Idris, as I remember what was the name, Idris I think. So when you reach this part on the story, you will find him and you will fight him, so you can open this maybe on the next story, so you can open this one. So Idris, so when you fight this one, it will open this, and as you are going on the game, you will find this one, and later maybe you will find this one, not sure. I didn't reach this point, but as I fought with him before, so maybe I will lead him to my army, by the way. So the important points. If I will go for my main character, so normally your main character is Song Jinwoo, the main character on the enemy himself. that's the one you always playing with him. But sometimes you will play with other characters as you are doing, or some missions will need from you. Some characters you want to play with them, or some characters you don't even want to play with them, as they are having a story as an example. So you should at least take one of the characters you don't want to play with, and you will play with it so you can finish. By the way, I'm not sure there's something new here. 100% gold discount when unequip an artifact. Okay, I'm not sure why is this, but whatever. So that's the main point for your character. When you want to level up, it will be here, and always when that happens, they will put points on this point, and this mark will be with yellow. So you press this and begin to increase everything. So first, strength. Strength simply increasing your attack damage. So as you are increasing this, that will make more damage, and I expect it is the best to match this one, or go as much as you can on it, I mean, by this. But it's about you and how you see the game and how it suits your style more. But most of players, I think, will increase this at I can say more than others, because they need this. This one, vitality, ruined for defense and HP. So as you increase this, your HP is increased and also your defense. So it's about also you. If you find yourself you don't need any defense, I can dodge everything, I'm so good player, so you will have no problem. But maybe later, as you are growing on the game, you will need it because you will take more damage. So normally go for it, not that much or not that a lot, just see whatever you need as you are playing. Okay, for agility, and this one is important, I see, because it can give you critical hit rate and the critical damage. So you have a chance to do more critical damage with the critical rate, and also you have high hit with your critical damage. Like if you are normally doing your damage by 100, so maybe it can come critical with X2, so it will go for 200. If you increase this 200 maybe will go for 250 or as an example, so it will be 2.5 or whatever. So as you go up, that will get better, and also your chance to do as an example, every 4 attacks you will do just 1 to do damage. So if you increase this, maybe it will be every 2 attacks, maybe reach some point, maybe every hit. I'm not sure if that can happen or not, but whatever. So increasing this should be also good. Force 1, I don't see that good, especially early, because all what it give you intelligence is additional mana points, and maybe you don't finish this so easy, and also cooldown reduction just to make your skills coming early, and maybe sometimes we attack with normal attack, so you don't need that much mana, but maybe it can make a difference with the weapon you are using, but we don't go for this that much. Last one, precise or prescription, so give you precise if you don't to read this, so it enhances your prescription stats to increase your precision. As you are precise, increase your minimum damage rate to enemy increase. That's I mean, if I am attacking someone and have defense, normally my attack should do 100 as an example damage, and he have like 20 or 25% defense as an example, so that 100 will go for 75. Okay, so if you increase this one, the 75 will increase. It can maybe reach 80 or can maybe reach 85. So your lower damage or your lower attack can do better. Also, as attacks most of games will be like not growing as much as the numbers said. Like you can attack with 100 and you find that you can do sometimes 80, sometimes you do 90, sometimes you do 95, and all of this. So it will make that low number, which is 80 on this point, will always be something higher. Like this 80 will be 85 as an example, so that can increase your damage in general. So increasing this also should benefit you, so you should go for it as well. Okay, so that's for the points. If I will go for something else, so you have this will open on level 40, so maybe I will not need to talk about it. For this, it will be your weapons. Normally you will start with just one weapon and then you will find someone else. If you go for this as an example, so you will find the weapons you have. The best always will be on the top left, and second will be on the right, and it's going like this. Okay, so always from the left to right, left to right, left to right. Okay, so every weapon have also elements. Like this one is shadow. Okay, this one is Where is it? Okay, this one is light as example. It have a light element, and this one have a dirty element. So at some dungeons you need to hit the dirty element to do more damage, so using this should do better. And some dungeons also can be a light element and do better. And there is also wind, you have fire, you have water as example, and you have, there is something else I think, or just this 5. Okay, so whatever you are doing, that will make a difference for you on the damage about the equipment you have. So if I will say I need a dungeon and need wind, but I have these two on a high level and I don't have something like this, so I should go for this one, but I will try to level it up so I can do this. Okay, if I need something like fire, I should level this one up, but it's a bit hard to do this, so that will take some time from me. And if you want to know if it's better or not, like this one is SSR, it should be the best type of items on the game, but this one is SR and level 40 look like it's stronger than this one. So when this one maybe reach 40, or when it reach 40, it should be doing better. Okay, also if you find the same weapon again away from, that's a bit hard to happen, so you can use it to break through on it or make the weapon a bit stronger, and will have these stars you can see, so it can make this weapon go or be better. Okay, you will see this maybe on the uncommon weapons more than anything. Okay, for the skills, and character have skills, have an ultimate skills, and have skill 1 and skill 2. So if you go for skills in general, so you'll find some skills, maybe some of them is not open for you yet, and it have levels. As you get the skill, you can level it up, you can press equip like this so you can use it. And also there is something called runes you can find as you are playing, so you can use this to make a different skill, you can say. Okay, so if you want to see how it's doing as an example, so you will go for this. So simply you will press skills here so you can see the skills, and you have every skill. Also I have some runes for everyone, so if I want to see how the skills doing, so you will go for the preview section here. So after you do this, it will show you the skills you want to see and with the states that skill can give you, and also because it have a different element, so that can make some help for you as well. So as an example, a skill like this, I don't have it just by this one, so if I go to view, this will do that attack, and it will tell you the states like here. If I go for something else like this one, look, the skill itself begin to be different, and also the element is a bit different. Like this one is a wind one, and this one is a fire one, so it can make a difference when you are fighting something can take damage by fire as example more than others. Okay, if I go for a skill like this as example, it's doing like this, and it's a dark element, and maybe this one is actually a better rune, so it's a different one color. This one is a normal skill, this one is dark as example. Okay, and this one is like this, and all the skills ruined for this, I can say. Which one to use or not, well I can't really say which one. It's about you and about your skills and about whatever you like. And also you can always make more than one way to play. Like if I will go here, I am having this one with these skills, and with this one, and with this everything, and with this weapon, so I can press this one as example. It will change my skills, or I can use another skills and another weapons, and I can play. And also I have page number 3, so you can use this, but for levels nothing will happen for them. Okay, and this one as well. So it's about you and whatever how you are playing. There's something else is important to make you strong, and that's the artifacts. Artifacts, when you start the game you will just find these 4. Okay, you can enhance them and it have a chance to fail, but that chance is not super duper bad like some other games. Like I was playing Blood and Soul, I was trying to get just one enhance sometimes. Like I can use like 40 times trying to make this item going for enhance, and nothing happens, and sometimes it can reach 100 times. But for this game, no, it will be not so hard. Maybe on level like this should be a bit harder, but if I will say I want to enhance this one, and this one should be not easy. I have from the item it needs 185 and it need 4. I have 45% enhancement rate can happen. If I would say I wanted to reach level 13, so I can press this pluses, auto enhance, and let's see. So I got 12, 13. It's actually didn't take that much time, maybe just one fill or two fills. Sometimes it can be more, but it's not too hard, as you can see. If I want to make it reach 15 as an example, so as you can see, it increases the rate. I filled a lot here. Okay, this one also filled a bit, but like 3 times I reached 15, so it's not too bad. Okay, for the items, if you want to change something, so you have head and a chest piece, and there is a bracer or whatever you call it, hand, whatever, and the legs. So if I want to change any one of them, you just press on it and change artifact and see whatever you have. The best thing to do to have some can make a set, and they can show you this, whatever the levels, by the way. Level 13, level 20, whatever, it's just the same looking. So head like this, chest like this, hand like this, leg like this, and see the states that can give you. So the 2 sets increase, as example, your user attack by 5%, and the 4 set can, when you are attacking the user, ignore 15% of the target defense. So that's a attack style, I can say, set for this artifacts. Okay, so using this if I wanted to doing so much damage, but there is a lot of different things. Like this one, as an example, can do for critical hit and also critical hit increase, so I can use this if I want. Something like this set can do for HP increase and decrease the user's attack by 8% by increase their teammates. So it's good when you have a character will play for others. I can say it's supporting the style a bit, so choose whatever you want on your characters. And you have a lot of things like this one, maybe you'll see it later, increases power lead by 20%, and when you battle start, as example, it charges the user power lead by 50%, increase the user their teammates. So whatever you need, just use the set you see and begin to enhance them, enhance every part of it so you can do more damage. Okay, so these parts also you can do it for your other characters. As you are going to any place, you will do with your main characters, with 3 others, or do with just the 3 characters, not the main one of them, and play. Okay, so if I do for hunters, as example, what different will be when I do for the hunters from the main character? It will not be that big thing. So the different, maybe a bit different, not in everything. So I'll find also artifacts so you can put it as well. You have skills for them, but the skills just doing for higher levels. There is no skills you will get, just the skill level up, and press like this as example. Okay, they will tell you it needs that item, and if you don't know where is that item, so you can press it like this and they will give you everything. So material required for this, where is the sources, so it will tell you play red gates as example, and play shop rules related celebration coins exchange tab. If you want to reach this and press move as example, you can reach it. Okay, so this one can come for dates like this, that's the red dates. If you want to find this item, you can get it from the red dates. Okay, doing the batch so we can see more. So if I want to see how is my characters, for sure if you are going for SSR characters, which is the best, and I will tell you how to get them later. Okay, you can do more damage with them, and if you can find some of them also again, like a character like this one, I found it like 3 times, so it made this 3 stars. Okay, so that can make her a bit stronger on a lot of things. Okay, so like what I said, elements is more important for you, as you are sometimes trying to go for some dungeons and you have to play with these guys, so you will have to see what bosses is the requirement. As example, dark, so I need to use this guy, at least 1 dark on my party, because maybe I will focus on him on most of things. And you can go for others, whatever, and sometimes you will find the boss, as example, is strong against, as example, water. So using this drill will not benefit you, as example, so you will go for something else, like I will go with this and this drill and this drill as example, and begin to play with them. And also like what I said, increase their skills can do something for them. For this, when your main character increase on level, which is a normal level for you, it will increase these characters as you are pressing the buttons like this one is 41 as an example. So you will find this one with yellow like this, press it. I want to level up. If you press auto selection, so it will make you reach 44 and press level up. That's the price and use it. It will not be that big because it just with normal gold. It should be not a big problem for you. Okay. So skills, artifacts, and the normal basics. This one you will get it from level 40, so you will press it like this. It also will tell you the requirements, so you can do the upgrades. If I want to do from this one to this one, it's a bit hard because I don't have this item. If I want to know what is this, so I will go for sources that will come from red gates and also this shop. So just move, go find the red gates and play, get the item and make this upgrades for you. And that's simply how it's almost done for the game. If I go for this one, like what I said, it will take time until you get it. But if I will say, this one should be open for me. If I want to open him, I need this item and get 100 from it. And also change the source of and enter dates until you can get this 100 and you can open him. And after this, you can equip him when you are playing. So that's a more important parts for now. If I wanted to get better characters, by the way, and put weapons on the characters, and that's also on hunters, you will find a weapon like this one. So there is some weapons can go for hunters and have this mark that a lot of people or the 3 people standing, and some of them just for your main character. Okay, so you can't put on the main characters for them, but you can use them for the main character. You have no problem with this. Okay, so choose whatever you want. You feel I want this on this character, you can increase it double by like what I'm doing here. I actually put it too much bows because I did a lot of this, so I made his attack maybe a bit better. And maybe you can see it's the best one away from there is something better, and this one I can't use it on him. That's precise for this guy, by the way. So you will find someone like him, have an SSR weapon, this weapon just for him. If I found someone else from him, that will be good. If I want to level it up, so I can press level up, see whatever it need. I can press even auto selection, but it will take a lot of my resources, by the way, so it's hard for me to give all of this to him to make this because I don't use him that much actually. So choose whatever the good character for you and play with it. Okay, the part to get some good items also because it's important, so that will be the draws. Okay, so this one changed a lot, by the way. Like this one can make you get this girl and a lot of things. It's hard to find these roles, especially with the white one. But if you want to draw, you will press draw by 1, and if you want 10, you can press this. And if you don't have, maybe you can use this currency away from you. Don't get that much every time. You get it a lot, but you don't get it to make big use of it like in the rows. So you have a good chance if you reach 80. If you reach 80, it's granted you get something SSR, whatever it's weapon or a character. But if you don't have something like this, maybe it will take some time. Sometimes that you can get the character on maybe on 60, maybe you can get it a bit earlier, and when that happens, it will reset to 0 and you will begin to do again. Okay, so this was the white one. If I go for this one, it's a black one. This black one is easy to get. You can get this from stores, by the way, as you are playing, and this will be so easy. This one look like it's new. The first time to see it, by the way. So with this currency, okay, if I wanted to put a rate list, and that you can find, by the way, on anything. So as example, this one is shadow. It's looking good, but I have something shadow, so maybe I want something as water because I don't have water as SSR, so I can put this one on the list and take this one. And maybe I need something for wind or fire. I have this one, by the way, and I have this one, so maybe I don't need anything else from them. So whatever, I will put anything else to recommend, like this weapon looking good, and press okay. And also to have the rose like the other one with this currency, so you can get it. I don't know from where to get this one, but if I wanted to know, you press source, just draw to guild exchange. So this one can come from guilds. So simply, any item you want to know how to get it, you press on it, check the source, and they will tell you how, and that's it. Okay, for the game modes, because this one is maybe the most important thing, so you can go in the game. So first, you have your story and you have dates. That's the most two important points you will start with as you are starting the game, by the way. So stories, it will go like what you saw on the enemy. So story is stupid. Okay, you will start from here, and there is some side chapters. Finish everything from this because it can give you some good items like this one. As you are completing everything, you will get these items. Okay, maybe this one I didn't finish it with full. I made a mistake here. If I do this, I will get 2 from these. Okay, so just go for all of them. When you are really completed, you will say complete. If I missed something like what I did on chapter 1, so it will just say clear, so play it and teach this. So as you are going for this, you will level up as fast as you can, and also you will go for some side chapters for some other characters. You will not play with your main character here, but you will play with some characters they will give to you as you are playing, and that should be fun as you are doing this, by the way. Okay, second thing will be dates. Dates is super important on the game because normally you will have to play this every day. There is some different kind of dates. That's the normal dates, and it have ranks, by the way, like D rank, it's for the weak players, and still when you are low level, you can find the E also. You have A rank, you have C, as the best thing will be S rank. Okay, there is something called dungeon break. It can give a different items, and it can be a bit harder than normal dates. And also there is a red gates, and also it's a bit different when you are playing this. And there is a golden gates. You can see sometimes, not always you have to fight something, but normally you can kill something and you get some good rewards, and that's it. So it's about you and how your level is going, and as you go for things like this, you can get some experience as you are playing these gates. Okay, for other modes, it can give some different items, so you can check every one of them, like a hunter archive as example. This one to play some parts with some characters, like this girl or someone else, and you can open this as you are going. So if I will press this girl as example, I can confirm using the key, and you can do it. So it's using some keys, special keys, to open this, and you can play with every one of them. Okay, I have incur missions. This one will make some bosses. You can go and challenge them, and as you are going and doing more damage, it can give you better rewards. Okay, this one also something like this. It's also going for some bosses. Not sure when you are unlock others. It needs some chapters on the story, so playing the stories can open something from this. This one will be event. Battlefield Trails, actually I didn't try it, or maybe, okay, this one, I tried it a lot. So it can give you rewards based on the floor you are in, like every floor can give you something good. So if as example I want some rolls, it's always every 5 floors, like 30 should have rolls as well. Okay, so it's the same, and there is 2 of these. You can go with main character and you can go with other characters. Okay, other things, some of them I didn't open yet because I didn't reach the chapters, so when it happen I can tell you. For the events, always the game have events like this, just to check what they need. Like I want this to finish, so I have to move to see what I should do. So it need me, as example, it's change an item. So after I do this, I will clear it, and that's it, and begin to check everything. Okay, and this one will be for events as well. Okay, it can make you go for the event and can give you some good rewards sometimes. Anyway, other things, you have inventory as example here. It should have most of the items you need or you get in the game. This one is the battle pass. You have a lot of battle passes. That's the missions you can get and the claims. So just always check this mark so you can understand everything. Anyway, if you want to progress well on this game, what you should go for away from you begin to understand how to play with your character, how to increase their levels and everything. But there is some items from here is super important, like missions. Why? Because missions, oh sorry, not this one, I'm sorry, challenges, this one. Because challenges give you what you need. Like I wanted to finish these because I wanted to make some draws to get some better characters as example, so it can make you move. Like this one needs this, so I can press move, see whatever they want and begin to do whatever they ask from me, so I can go more on the game. Okay, for the other things like challenge, missions, achievements, that's for achievements, it will give you some good things. Also this one will give you some good things when you finish something. Managing the teams, for managing your characters. Bonds, for some characters have some bonds that can give you some other rewards, so it's not a big deal. Crafting, for crafting some items. Most of the things I need to talk about it on separated videos, and I will try to do this as soon as I can. But the main points, if you want to advance on this game, run for more levels, you need to do this. Go for stories, play a lot on the stories, play dates every day, try to get whatever the items you need so you can finish things. And as you are doing anything of them, like if I'm going for dates as example, it will give you understanding for what you need. Like this one, if I will enter this date, it tell you the boss is strong as example against water. The recommended element is light, so you will choose characters with light. As you are entering, it will tell you also you have the main character can draw and others. So if I press like this, you'll find your main character here and the other characters. I have these two with water, so you will have to try something else. So you can make some formations by here. As example, it will tell you the damage you can do with your team, okay, and everything you need. Like as example, it have strong with water and I need light, so I will go as example and make a team like this. So it will be this formation, so I will choose the best light for me, so I choose this there, and I will choose dark and fire as example as everything. So you do it like this and make formation and go for here because I have this, so I will use this one and use this one and make my team. So that's the total power and that's the recommended power, so for sure if I go there it should be so easy for me to kill. Okay, that can go for story, can go for anything when you are going for dungeons. And there is another thing, if the dungeon don't need the main, so it will show you like this. So that one you will use your main, this one you will not use your main. So when you enter you will find you don't have your mains, but you have these three and these two normally, so you can use them. This one as example need dark, so you will change to a dark character, and don't use light because it have a good defense against light, and that's it. So I can say that's most of the things you need to understand on the game as you are starting. Until the next videos we'll talk about everything separately. So thank you for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.